What is up, guys? Annie here, Gil Forever, gonna bring you a brief little review for Kamen Rider Geats Episode 1. It's the first episode to the brand new Kamen Rider series. And all I gotta say, that first episode, god damn! Whew! Jesus, mother of Christ, dude, what the freak was that? That was a crazy first episode. That was really, I'm not gonna lie to you, that's probably one of my favorite, or probably the best first episode I've seen in any Kamen Rider period. The visuals, the fight scenes, dude, we went through like maybe 3 or 4 of this guy's powers, from freaking the Henshin form, which, by the way, I like it. So he's like Henshin. I like that. I like the guy's style. So I will admit though, I was kind of a little confused on one thing. I kind of felt like for the longest bit of this episode, maybe it's just because this guy was being recruited, but I thought kind of Keiwa was the main character for the longest time. That may not necessarily be the case here though. At first I thought of it, but no, the main reason why he was so focused is because he was going to be recruited in the end. He has an opportunity to become a Kamen Rider and set the world on or rewrite the world in however you want it to be. And I'm assuming Geats was the one that won. He won this round, right? Or something like that. I'm not entirely sure on how the rules of this game works. If someone has an idea on how it works, or at least the best of your abilities, I'd greatly appreciate it. But I did not expect all those crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. Look again. Don't even think about even trying to get me at this, but I love Kamen Rider Revise. For those that stuck around the journey for Kamen Rider Revise, you guys should know how much I love Revise. So for me to say this is kind of wild, but I personally think this first episode kind of trumps Revise 01. No, and when I say trump, I'm not saying like the series in general. I'm saying in regards to like the first episode impression. For like a first episode impression, it trumps every other Kamen Rider I first saw. For the first time. Again, this is for first episode impression. This did above and beyond. From showing the crazy powers this character. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I like that whole engine revving thing. I like that. It kind of gives it like a whole motor aesthetic to it, which it kind of felt like that even more so whenever the fight was over and you saw Geats was like, hey, hey, look, you might want to get back, because it's kind of overheating and it's about to lash out real quick. So I recommend you get just a few steps back, bro. Just saying. I don't want you to get hit by my key. But I noticed Geats does he have 2 keys? Because there's the one that I'm guessing he has inherently. The 1 key, right? The one that it goes in. By the way, I love how the transformation aesthetic works. Usually it's like some sort of separate key or some sort of separate trigger in order to initiate the Henshin sequence. But in this time around, the key is a part of the driver. It kind of acts like an add-on. And I like that. I like that. That's a really, really cool aesthetic. I do like that. It kind of makes it feel like it's like it's a missing piece to a puzzle that makes it whole. I don't know, man. There's something about this first episode and the overall feel of this series that's getting me pretty hyped. I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually have extremely high hopes for this. First episode alone. I'm sold, bruh. I'm sold. Give me episode 2. Give me episode 2 now. I'm not even playing. Give it to me right now. I'm not playing with you fellas. The moment episode 2 comes out, give me that shit. Give me that shit. Alright? I'm not playing. No, this time I'm holding you guys at gunpoint. Yeah, I'm holding you at magnum point. Give me that. Man, give me that episode right now. I swear to... don't make me pull this trigger. I swear to God. Don't make me go dual mode on you. You know what? Screw that. Revolve on. Or however you say it. Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you. I lost my shit when he was like, revolve on. When I saw, I'm like, yeah. That was my favorite part in the whole episode. God damn. Jesus Christ, man. Whoo! If you can't tell by my eagerness, I'm hyped. Sorry, give me a second. Just need to attach my charger. My phone's kind of dying. Actually, my phone's dead. I didn't even care what was going on with my phone, bruh. I was just focusing on that Kamen Rider Geats greatness. It makes me look forward to, though, like what kind of forms he's gonna have in the future. But no matter what, it looks like it's gonna be a fusion, cause you saw that he had his Geats form, like he had, what was it called, Boost. Yeah, he had Boost and Magnum at the same time. I'm guessing those are two different forms. Those are two different forms that kind of acted as a mixed attack, right? That's the vibe I'm getting. The Boost and the Magnum are two separate forms, but he used it in a way where I'm not sure if fusing is the word I want to use, because fusion is kind of like you take two things and they become something else entirely. This isn't necessarily fusion. This is like a merge. You know what I mean? Because they still act as two separate powers, but in one host body. So I'm probably thinking he's either gonna, I'm guessing Magnum is like his main form. Magnum is his main, or is it Boost? I'm going with the line that Magnum is his main form. But what I'm trying to drive at, get it? Drive? I'll stop. I still think that's a cool ass aesthetic though. I like the whole room. I don't know, that shit is cool as fuck to me. The visualization in this episode is insane. I can already tell, especially in the animation. Like, for example, when he dives straight into that giant beast fortress's mouth, there was a lot of character and animation to that thing. You saw it, like, it showed it swallowed and burped. Like, it felt very organic. You guys know what I'm trying to say? Like, it felt like it was something that had character. It was alive. You know what I mean? Like, I know it is technically alive, but there's a difference between knowing it's alive and acknowledging it's alive. And I truly acknowledge the fact that it genuinely felt alive. And that's crazy to me. Again, I guess maybe it's just how times are coming. Visuals are getting higher resolution. Graphics, flashiness, all that is becoming top and up there. And it's affecting Kamen Rider. Clear. Like, times changing shows in this episode of, like, it shows Kamen Rider is going with the times, and I love it. I can't wait to see what other crazy visualizations are gonna come out the further we watch this series. And I'm not gonna lie to you, while I still hold Revice and 01 near and dear to me, I hopefully this series can give me that same feeling. I mean, I'm just saying, off the first episode alone, they did a fantastic job. Like, again, I can't get over how crazy the first episode was. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm gonna be watching some clips of this. Especially of Revolver On and that rider kick. Woo! We got that clean ass rider kick, I tell you what. So yeah, fantastic. Again, you guys let me know on your initial thoughts on what you thought of this first episode. Are you hyped? Are you in the middle? Are you disappointed? I feel like I can speak for most of us Kamen Rider fans and say this was a fantastic episode. If you didn't like this episode, get out. just get out. I'm joking. I'm not gonna be an asshole like that, but you get the point. I don't see how anyone would think this first episode was an L. For me, I see this as a complete win. From beginning to end. I will have to admit though, again, at first I thought Keiwa was kind of like the main character because of how the episode was kind of leading it to believe. Who knows? It still could be that, but I don't think so because this guy, he's called Kamen Rider Geats. I'm not sure if he ever mentioned his name or if it kind of flew off my head, but it's clearly that he's the one that's going to be very focused. He does come off as very full of himself. I'm not gonna lie to you, but it adds a little depth to his character. It makes me look forward to what else or what other surprises he's going to bring. Not just as a Kamen Rider per se. I'm saying like as his character in general. Of course, we look forward to the henshins, the power-ups, the new forms, the variations, other Kamen Rider, as well as the main threat. We are 100% looking forward to that. But I also look forward to like, what is his character going to bring? What is Geats, the one behind the mask, gonna show, character-wise? I'm not gonna lie to you though. Like, if I had to say a character, if I were to give an example of a character from previous Kamen Riders that he reminds me of, I would have to say he reminds me, low-key, a little bit of Kirizaki. He kind of gives that Kirizaki vibe. I'm not sure if it's just me. You guys let me know. I'm sure for those of you that have seen more Kamen Rider than me, you probably have other comparisons you would probably give that are more accurate. But that's just from my knowledge that I could tell. That's the best that I can give when it comes to a comparison. But yeah. Fantastic first episode. Fantastic. Can't wait to see more of the Fox Boy here, and wonder what other variations of his Fox form he'll have. You know, like a level up, because you know, like 01, he had a Rising Hopper, Shining Hopper, Assault Shining Hopper, Revice, Rex, Bodied Rex, I think it was Volcano Rex or something. Sorry guys, I'm slipped my mind here and there. Thunder Geiru, still one of my favorites. Other ones, Gifado Rex, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? So I wonder what other variations, like, because right now we've seen him kind of be like a red fox. Maybe he might be what kind of why don't we have fun with this? Let me know in the comment section what variation of a fox, like fox aesthetic, like an evolution of a fox of what you think it would be, guys. Like coyote, or what do you think? Maybe maybe QB. Now the reason why I say QB, maybe he might end up in a form to where he's like a fox with 9 tails. I'm sorry, I had to say it. I feel like that could be a thing. But we'll see. Anyway, that's it for me, guys. Peace. I'm out.